Hi and welcome to the overview of Spend Analytics from Compleat Software. Spend Analytics is our new powerful expenditure reporting tool for users of our Compleat Purchase to Pay products that allow finance, procurement, senior management and all other key stakeholders to access detailed and comprehensive reports on a wide range of expenditure areas. In this video, I'll be taking you through each of the report visualizations to explain what each represent and provide some further examples of just how the data is being used already by our customers to drive cost, efficiency and time saving, bringing to life just how powerful having access to this level of expenditure data can really be. Spend Analytics provides real-time access to many different data points within the Compleat system, from purchase order and invoice header and line to site, supplier and expenditure categorization. We've even broken out the general and nominal ledger account coding into its own reporting structure to allow finance and procurement teams to really view how their end users are spending money and coding their order requisitions. Finally, to account for the growing requirement for businesses to reduce their carbon footprint, we're excited to present our very first carbon emissions savings tracker based on the reduction of delivery mileage from your suppliers to your sites. The information panel shows the volume of data being currently visualized by the tool. All orders and invoices processed through our Compleat Purchase to Pay solutions are captured into our Microsoft Azure data lake and queried in real time to provide a constantly building picture of your spend from first transaction to the very latest. The data summary shows a top-level overview of your total expenditure by category going through the Compleat system. We categorize all suppliers and vendors by industry standard procurement expenditure categories, allowing an instant overview of the total amount your business is spending in each cost area. This allows us to filter by direct or indirect spend and also allows us to apply guideline potential savings percentage per category provided to us by our procurement partners to show actual savings achieved in each project. Please note that this intended guideline is meant as an indication of savings rather than a guarantee. However, most of our customers are using this already as priority focus to look where their efforts can be best spent in driving cost savings. The slicer panel allows individual multiple sites, years, in this case academic, suppliers, expenditure categories and nominal codes to be selected. The following reporting tabs then only display the selected area that you've selected. To take the report back to the full dataset, simply hit the reset button. Spend over time shows a breakdown of each spend volume, invoice and supplier number against a given period, in this case annual and monthly. Nominal analysis shows the breakdown of spend across your own general ledger. For each purchase order raised within Compleat P2P, end users must be coding their own budgets and account codes to their orders. This then forms a powerful overview of percentage of spend, number of invoices and suppliers used within each expenditure category. We also provide a graphical representation to allow a fast view of any spikes or anomalies within the expenditure. Customers using this report have already found an incredibly useful tool for finding an array of potential items to query within their business they would not otherwise have spotted. The site breakdown shows expenditure by site, in this case primary, secondary and academy schools within a multi-academy trust. However, the premise is the same and could work with any multi-site business. Geolocation. This is a visual heat map of expenditure by site. We've also included the number of pupils per site in this example. However, this is a customizable field and could also be the number of staff or even number of beds per home in a care home group. Customers are also using this report to rapidly view the differences between expenditure in similar sized sites, and a very quick example is where a primary school on this report with 1,000 pupils is spending more than double an identically sized site. Another example of this is one of our care home customers identified 2 of their homes with a similar number of beds with significantly different expenditures. This led them to find the home was spending almost double on consumable items because they were using non-preferred supplier deals. This led to a cost saving of approximately £10,000 per year. Next, we look at supplier expenditure to show from the highest to lowest all suppliers that have been used in the given period. When we look at the supplier detail tab, we can now see which suppliers have been used under which expenditure category and nominal code to allow both procurement and finance to make fast decisions when looking to consolidate providers of similar products and services via tendering processes or reviews. An example here is where one of our customers saved over £17,000 per year within a month, starting to use this approach by viewing the number of suppliers their sites were using for the purchases of paper. They then found the supplier providing the cheapest unit price, and they used the Compleat P2P system to ensure their end users only had access to the cheapest provider. Finally, the supplier categories tab gives a further detailed view of expenditure percentage, number of suppliers, alongside invoice average values and expenditure categories, providing procurement with a detailed starting point for supplier consolidation projects. Sustainability. Sustainable reporting tracks the average carbon emissions of a standard delivery transport van and the mileage between the delivery location and the main delivery hub of that supplier. Using this data, we can then measure the number of deliveries from the site from the supplier per month and show the carbon emission savings that could be achieved if the number of deliveries to that site were halved. This is therefore educating end users to place larger orders less frequently, and also the Compleat P2P system can be used to batch orders to help that process. Savings. The Savings tab shows a detailed breakdown of the expenditure per category against the potential industry average procurement savings achieved in similar projects. For procurement, this provides the starting point for assessing which areas are a priority in terms of reviews for cost savings. Categories. Category mapping gives an overview of how nominal coding of purchase orders relate to which expenditure categories and suppliers. This shows how expenditure categories are mapped against each. Line level. For procurement premium users, we provide access to line item detail. This provides access to the purchase order and invoice lines that we extract and store for specific customers. When conducting detailed pricing and product purchasing reviews, this allows the most detailed level of drill down to show where each product has been purchased, the unit price and the quantity alongside the supplier's product description. A good example of this here is where we've done a keyword search for keyboards, which has instantly highlighted one order for Dell keyboards at £51, another at £15, showing the vast differences that can be paid for similar items and just one place to look for potential cost savings. Complete spend analytics, powerful detailed reporting for the future of procurement and finance, making it possible to achieve the extraordinary.